All right. Like I say, one of my favorite parts of the evening is to introduce a feature. And this woman is a great poet, a fine voice, detailed, pointed. And if she has something to say, don't get in her way. you know, listen and take it all in. So, to give a bit of an introduction here, Natasha was born in Melbourne, Australia, to a family originating in Belarus. She worked as a psychiatric nurse for many years, which gave her an interesting perspective on the human condition. She studied creative writing at the Witteria Polytechnic in New Zealand and went on to take her master's in creative writing from the International Institute of Modern Letters at Victoria University. She has an MFA from San Francisco State University. That's where I went. And Natasha has published poetry in many places. Just a few samples here: Fourth Floor, Landfall, Snorkel, Jam, Takahe, Bloom, Transfer, and Red Light Lit, Fog Lifter, Spoon River Poetry Review, and Sparkle and Blink. And she has told me that she'll be reading some pieces from her current collection, Apps Poetica, from the Los Angeles Press. So, without further ado, Natasha, I'm turning the microphone over to you.
Thank you so much, Dan. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you for introducing me so nicely, and thanks everyone who read. I heard some great stuff. I love poetry, and I love hearing poetry. This book, Apps Poetica, it was just sort of accidental. I had several poems on themes of related to the internet, on about social media, dating apps, celebrity, YouTube, etc. And they just sort of aggregated. And I had a chapbook, and then Linda Ravenswood, the editor of the Los Angeles Press, who I know, she read some of them. She said, "Oh, this should be a full collection," and she encouraged me to write more. And before I knew it, I had a book, and it just sort of happened. So I'm going to read poetry about our online life, which is to say, poetry about loneliness, disassociation, false sense of reality, masks, if you will, or because it's the theme tonight, but invented or exaggerated personas, young people growing up not quite knowing what's real and what's fake. Those are some of the themes, it's the internet. So, ex-love story, a love affair in 3 tweets. Tweet number 1. Oh, those fizzing aspartame days, those hostess Twinkie nights when we drank from the diet Dr. Pepper of desire. Tweet number 2. Your image from then is firmly fixed, an Instagram Polaroid mugshot in the real-time annals of the People magazine of my mind. Tweet number 3. I've blocked your Scorpio ass from my phone and all my social media. I curse the day I swiped right when I so hella should have swiped left. Identity. On the platform known as X, formerly known as Twitter, I am Glitter Pony Jones. Felicity Leachman no longer exists. She is merely a former government name that has resonance for me no longer. You can dead name me as much as you like, but I only respond to Glitter Pony Jones or Glit. I have a right to identify however I like on the internet and anywhere else, and you have a responsibility to respect that. That is all. Feed me a handful of sugar cubes, because I'm a pony, Okay. Merch. Do you like my digitally manipulated artwork? Do you like my pithy memes and my bikini body? Do my stripper heels please you? I'm an activist and my brand is hot, spiritual, female empowerment. I own my own body and sexualize, fetishize, and exploit myself. Here is my name and don't forget it. You'll find me after a cursory search, so hop on my website and purchase some merch. Thank you, thank you. The Palace of Ice. Sharp metal blades plus rock hard ice seem a dangerous combination, but produce such elegant gliding beauty to your 11-year-old boy eyes. It's a sport, it's a hobby, it's socially acceptable, but for you, it is ballet manqué, a way to dance femininely under cover of normalcy. You tape the toes of your skates with scarlet duct tape like the other boys for speed skating, but in your mind you twirl in the tutu, carving circles of elegance into the adamantine surface, describing figures of 8 backwards with long-legged grace. You circle in reverse like a woman, one leg lifted, skate toe pointed, and etch into the surface of the rink, I am she, I am she, I am she. And the next one is about Lana Del Rey, the singer. And some of these poems in this book are about different celebrities and personalities and the flavor of the month, etc. But this one is about the singer Lana Del Rey, called Lana Del Rey and I, Lana Del Rey and I. And I tried to write a poem with the aesthetic of her video clips, with the same kind of tone and the same kind of visual aesthetic as a poem, if you will, in the style of a Lana Del Rey music video. Oh, Lana, I just want us to be besties, hang out by the pool, drink greyhounds, the grapefruit freshly squeezed and the vodka Belvedere, take selfies together in the smog-infused tangerine sunset with synthesizers playing a Doors track or perhaps some Astrid Gilberto or something obscure and cool. We will wear matching oversized black straw sun hats and bikinis with floaty kimonos over the top and dangle our dark purple pedicures into the chlorine together and make cute little lazy splashes. When someone rings the doorbell, Lana, we will run away in slow motion down the sepia lawn to the ivy-covered garage and jump into your convertible Chevy Chevelle, avocado green with white leather upholstery, and zoom off into the evening with the radio on, and zoom off into the evening with the radio on, and zoom off into the evening with the radio on. We'll just drive all night and stop at a roadside motel with a purple awkward neon sign flashing rooms, 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 and lay around in our ivory underwear under a lazy ceiling fan, watching late night TV and kiss and cuddle, but no girl on girl action because we're not lesbians as such, just more like intimate Mills College friends. But we're not averse because guys really like that shit. And it photographs so well, Lana. It photographs so well, my darling. I guess adult toys are all right. A double header in one of those primary jello colors, red or purple. You can choose, Lana, my bestie, my doll. The next day we stop in a roadside diner and I will order one waffle with a side of fruit and you will order one egg over easy and one pancake. And we don't have to like eat them or anything, just push them around the plate a little, all desultory, because they photograph so well. And we will drink strong coffee out of those thick white china mugs with that rolled lip. We can be in black and white for this scene. Then we'll drive away together, the top down, our long hair thrashing in the wind. Lana, our long hair thrashing in the wind. That's the Lana Del Rey one. Stardust. We dance in the club in our latex, lurex, fun fur, tassels, our fringes, our hair flying as we whirl. We orbit each other, smile on the floor, beats pumping a heartbeat. We create an atmosphere of joy, spinning until the walls dissolve, spin away into space. We create our universe here of bodies free from constraint of gravity and law. We exist in the galaxy of dance, the DJ, our creator. We are particles orbiting in the dance club of existence. We are stardust. Tender. Where 39 means 50, where 6 foot means 5'10", where fun-loving means I have fun and you tag along complimenting me, where entrepreneur means a parking spot at the swap meet, and reality is as subjective as fake news.
Thanks.
And this next one is called taxonophile, which is a made-up word, a neologism. I'm allowed to do that because I'm a poet.
Yeah.
We're allowed to do that. Taxonophile, somebody who's a lover of labels. And this is sort of a found poem, and I found all of this terminology on OkCupid. Genderqueer pansexual stud seeks non-conforming homo-flexible queen. Pangender demi-romantic switch thinks they would like to meet trans-masculine bottom boy or not. Trans, non-binary, hard femme bitch looking for top daddy, verse boy or switch. Bear in mind the only D's I suck are rubber on my primary partner's playdates and lovers. Taxonophile. Thank you. Elevator. I mean, we have to laugh at all this shit. You know, if we took it seriously, we'd all kill ourselves. Sorry, trigger warning. But, you know, I'm serious about my critiques of social media and the internet life, but I'm also laughing at it because I'm laughing at myself. That's how we survive. Thank you. Elevator pitch of the self. I'm more fun-loving than I seem, more attractive than I look. Pay attention while I sell myself to you. I'm just out here like everyone else, desperate to stave off loneliness and receive validation. Oh, and I'm on keto. Look at me closely, but disregard the particulars. Please give me your attention while I sell myself to you. I'm open to polyamory. My partner's dating others, but I'm also open to monogamy, if that's what you want. Do you see how easygoing and flexible I am? All I'm asking is that you pay attention while I sell myself to you. I love you almost as much as my smartphone. I love you almost as much as my smartphone. I can geolocate your ass on your smartphone, not because I'm obsessed, just so I know where you're at, like as in anywhere near the neighborhood where she lives. I can store my precious memories on my smartphone, thousands of pics, so I can constantly compare myself to past versions and watch myself rotting in real time. Thanks for that. I can store all the dating apps with different ping tones so I can know when anyone likes me. It's reassuring. It's like giving myself the love I never had. My therapist calls that self-care. I love my smartphone. She wakes me up, sets me reminders, plays me podcasts all night long, providing a reassuring voice all through the lonely night. Maybe I should marry my smartphone. The gram. Hey, look at me with my warm, slightly retro Hudson filter, smiling with good dentition from my Hollywood Square, from my vacation in Puerto Vallarta, posing from the edge of the infinity pool. This is an expensive resort, and you probably can't afford to stay here, so envy me. I have 100,000 followers and am an influencer. I can influence you because you want to be me. Buy the scarf I am wearing as a swim top. Buy the espadrilles for the slight wedge heel that I import from Spain and sell online at approximately 4 times the cost price. Allowances must be made for crippling shipping costs affected by the supply chain backlog as a result of the pandemic. And
You have just over 5 minutes.
thank you, I'll be right on time.
Good.
Branding. Hello, my personal brand is sad, sexy, emo trans. My soundtrack is Mazzy Star or anything slow in a minor key, like Lana. Love me some Lana. But not so much as to appear joyful about it, which is so not my brand. My signature colors, obviously, are black, burgundy, and hunter green. My celebrity is Kristen, if you're beginning to get the picture. I'm appealing to a specific demographic and I'm making inroads, but not so much as to make me happy because that is so not my brand. My numbers are looking good. And the penultimate poem is in the form of a letter to Amanda Devereaux, CEO, Humana Cyborg, from Natasha Dennerstein, Possible Product. Dear Ms. Devereaux, please excuse me from approaching you in this snail mail format. I thought you would not respond to my emails and be more likely to open a handwritten communication. I have for quite some time wondered whether I am a product of your excellent factory. I have had dealings with one of your cyborgs and felt I shared much in common with her. I remember facts and images with perfect accuracy and can recall conversations verbatim, indicating that my memory and cognitive functioning is of high quality. It is in the area of empathy and feelings that I feel I am slightly differently wired to regular humans. Sometimes when I see unhoused persons sleeping on the street, I feel great sorrow for them, being reduced to performing their bodily functions in public. At other times, particularly when they request money from me or other things such as tobacco, cigarettes, I am annoyed and angry. Then I feel as if I should be more pleasant. I wonder if my functionality is not up to human standards. Should not my responses be consistent? Also, in the areas of love and sex, my responses are devoid of the romanticism felt by most humans. My given birth date is April the 4th, 1968. Would you be so kind as to check records for AI individuals signed this origin date and inform me if I am indeed one of your products? If so, I would like to book myself in for adjustment/reprogramming. Thank you, Natasha Dennerstein, Possible Product. Thank you. And the last one is a little short one called Passing as Human, or Passing as Human. I want to say passing as human, but you say what? So I've Americanized myself. I've become passing as human. Passing this way, passing real, I'm passing as a woman, I'm passing as white, passing as a person. I don't really know what I am, but I go through the motions of what I think I'm supposed to do to not get asked to leave. If everybody feels they don't belong, doesn't that mean that everyone belongs? Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, folks. Unmute. I'm going to remove the spotlight so she can see some of the people there. Give her a nice round of applause. That was great. I mean, really, just
Wow,
one right after the other.
Natasha. Woo-hoo. Wow.
Hey, I better watch out.
Get my new book, Apps Poetica, from the Los Angeles Press. You can buy it online.
Thank
It's
you
a
so
good little
much.
indie press.